Hey guys, I'm really sorry. Okay, 1 minute. I'll just ping you. Oh, why was feature share? I don't know.
Uh, Showing waiting for Giottus.
Yeah, because I just come to I just live streamed it. Right, it'll take a minute or I think it'll take some time. Uh, yeah, is it up? 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 Okay, great guys. Really sorry. Now I'll just back and I'll try to find the previous video, guys. I'll give you the link so that you guys can join that. Oh, YouTube definitely creates troubles every now and then. I'm not sure if people will be able to get the new link, but I'm trying my best to see if they will be able to grab this. Hoping they will find this out. Guys, I'm really sorry. There was some issue with my YouTube video. I had to wait it out, or I had to close the previous session. I mean, it was inadvertent. Oh, thanks, Ramija. I'm happy to see people slowly joining in. I think I think we're already in one, Ramija. The bull run has already started, but this time the bull run has been a bit muted compared to the previous bull run. But having said that, this the recent price increase post the Fed rates reduction, I think this is a substantial one. I'm just hoping that this will continue in for some time. Now, first of all, thank you, Ramija. Thanks for joining in. Let me just wait for a few more people. I had to close the previous session because there was some issue with my YouTube video and I was not able to properly inform everyone before closing it. I had to quickly shut it down without, I mean, I did not expect to shut down the video, but it happened that way. I'm sorry about that, guys. Um, uh, okay, let's wait for some time. I have very less people at this moment. Let's just waiting for some more time, guys. I'm I'm sorry. I mean, we do it perfectly every time, every week. It's properly scheduled. It's properly tested. We did the same this week. I don't know, some last minute hiccups, and unfortunately, the video closed, and then we have created a new session. I'm just hoping that people start joining in. I have one comment already in with Ramija. That's a good comment to start off with, Ramija. Uh, we're all expecting this particular trend to become the uh, starting of a bigger bull run that we all have been waiting for. I know since the Jan of this year, we all been waiting for very big bull run. Though there was a good run um, post the ETF listings listings by major players like BlackRock and all, BlackRock, Fidelity, and all these players. I think we saw a good run till even after quite some time after the halving event in April. But after that, there has been a lot of corrections, partly related to crypto and maybe part, I mean, but majorly related to the global events. That's why you're noticing, not just in the crypto ecosystem, but globally across uh, a lot of uh, products, right? Be it in the equity market, bond market, a lot of markets have taken a hit, right? But having said that, crypto should have been the asset which should have absorbed the shock that people face in other markets. But we are noticing crypto is, for the time being, following a general trend like other products. Um, but yeah, I'm hoping that this price increase has a substance to it, and it's going to have a continuous increase going forward. Now I have Kritika C, who has also joined in. Thank you, Kritika. Thanks for joining in. Kritika is, I have a doubt. I can 70K amount invested. If I can invest 70K, after what I'll be getting amount on BTC. Kritika, so I'm not going to be giving you a straight answer. But if you're a long-term player, usually what we have noticed, a long-term time frame, uh, at least 2 years. Right? Usually, if you wait for 4 years, you generally notice crypto prices has more than tripled. Right? Now, I'm talking about only Bitcoin, right? But if you go down the ladder, uh, Ethereum and all other tokens have given even more returns, but the risk also increases. Let me be frank and straightforward with that. So yeah, so it is about, if you're going to be a long-term player, if you're going to maintain a good portfolio, if it is BTC, if you're going to hold it for a longer time, I'm very, very sure that whatever other assets that you have, it's going to give a much, much higher return than all other assets if you're going to be a long-term hodler. So you hodl, you can definitely reap the benefits of crypto. Master Player 3R is back. I'm happy to see you back, Master Player. I was a bit worried that if I had lost you in the previous link. Uh, Good to see that you're back. Now, yeah, so Master Player, will it be 3000K by October? There's a very good chance that that can happen. Um, Now, the recent price correction, sorry, the interest rate reduction by the Fed has definitely has had a good effect on not just crypto, on globally a lot of other products as well. Now, the good thing is, uh, now we are marching towards the US elections after this, right? So if there is not going to be any surprises in the US elections, where both the parties have been talking positive or having a positive crypto stance. We have not had, we didn't see even Kamala Harris having a negative stance on crypto. She's been having a moderate stance, though Trump has been having an extremely pro stance. So, if there is not going to be any big uh, bad negative comments or anything from either of these two parties, I don't think we'll have a bad month going forward. So yeah, from that perspective, ETH can it reach 3,000? I think there's a good hope that that can happen. Aaron, can we buy altcoins now, or are we waiting to BTC to reach 70K? Aaron, so I would rather look at it this way. Uh, Now we all know, uh, the price of crypto usually follows the appreciation of Bitcoin. Though there are few coins which have had a different run compared to Bitcoin. Uh, Usually, now after a long period of price correction in the market, I think it's Bitcoin which has to lead the way. You'll definitely see a lot of rallies in between that can happen in other coins, but will it be sustainable is something that I doubt. Uh, if you see Bitcoin holding its prices for the upcoming weeks, I think that's when the altcoins have a very good story look at in the longer term. But yeah, shorter term, you can definitely pick few coins, make your bets to have quicker rallies. But yeah, I think my suggestion would be to restrict that such bets to smaller amounts. 30, okay, now I have master player. Thanks for that. Oh, definitely, master player. I'm seeing you every week. I'm happy that you're able to come to the AMA every week. I'm definitely getting a lot of suggestions and feedback from you. So I would love to have you here on every AMA. Toddy, yeah, Toddy is also a frequent uh, AMA visitor. I'm happy that Toddy is also here. What is your prediction, Kamala or Trump? Irrespective of what I predict, I can say that I definitely want Trump to come. Not just me, I think everyone in the crypto ecosystem definitely wants Trump to come. That will create a lot of positive sentiments. I'm not sure if he's going to do what he said that he's going to do, but it's definitely going to create a lot of positive sentiments, but which is very, very, very important at this point of time. And the positive sentiments he's going to create, I'm definitely sure that will have a longer lasting effect on the market, right? Not a short term pump that could just die down after some time. I don't think uh, that will happen if Trump comes to power. So I wish Trump comes to power. I am pretty sure that even every one of you who's invested in crypto is having your fingers crossed so that Trump wins, right? So let's all wait for that. If that happens, rest assured, guys, it's going to be to the moon, right? Nothing less than to the moon, guys. Now, wonderful. I'm slowly getting people who are joining in. There's a good number that we have got. Why I buy now Master Player 3R, why I buy BTC on Giottus rather than other exchanges that you're doing best. Thank you, Master Player. I'm really, really happy to get some get such good love and affection from our customers. Uh, I wish that we gain more customer love and trust like we've gained yours. Thanks a lot. That is very reassuring, and that definitely will help us keep doing even better and run even faster. Now, one quick thing, guys. Now, I also want to make an announcement here. We'll be announcing this tomorrow. Even people who are watching this you guys are the first one to hear it from me or from Giottus. So we will be launching Hamster Combat token. We're getting it live on September 26th. Deposits and withdrawal both will be open. Uh, we will be live either on the same time where Binance gets live or even before that. We are thinking if we could do before that, but we're just discussing if we should do that. Now, again, don't forget, Giotto is the only platform where you will have both deposits and withdrawals also live for the token. I don't think any other exchange in India where you will have the withdrawals open as well. You can do it only in Giotto. And the most critical thing, a lot of you people who have hamster combat tokens, the main thing is you'll have to connect your ton wallet, and then whatever airdrops you get there, you'll have to transfer it to the exchange and then convert it into INR. But for that, you need ton tokens to do the transfer, right? So people who are there in other exchanges where most of the other exchanges except Giottos don't have withdrawals open. So I'm not sure how they are going to transfer their ton tokens and then transfer these hamster combat tokens back to the exchange and then convert it to INR. But in Geodes, you can buy TON tokens, transfer it to your TON wallet, and then transfer your hamster combat tokens, deposit it to Geodes, sell it off quickly if you want, and then quickly withdraw it to your bank accounts, all within 1 minute. Less than 1 minute is what it takes in Geodes. I don't think any other Indian exchange lets you do this. So that's the biggest advantage of trading in Geotes, being a customer in Geotes, guys. We really ensure that you can enjoy the whole the features and the whole power of Web3. Now, we have been strong supporters of having crypto withdrawals open. though other exchanges have generally shut down the withdrawals, stating that FIU has not allowed them to do withdrawals. I don't believe that. That has not been the fact. FIU has just informed, or it's not just FIU. We are under PMLA guidelines now. As per PMLA guidelines, you'll have to make sure that you follow good compliance procedures, right? It is about how good you are in compliance, what all process that you follow. If you can reduce the risk of money laundering and terrorist financing, if you work on that, you can definitely have your withdrawals open, which can be used by general customers who are 99 percentage of the people, right? So we strongly believe that we are stronger in compliance. We are continuously becoming stronger in compliance, and we have our withdrawals open. And that's ideally why you're all able to enjoy crypto withdrawals only in Giottus. I know to ensure that you get your crypto withdrawals enabled, uh, crypto withdrawals actually enabled for everyone. It is just the levels of withdrawals. So if you want to increase your crypto withdrawal level, the amount that you can withdraw, you'll have to submit some additional documents. Uh, we have made a lot of interventions recently where we quickly approve all your requests. Going forward, these requests are going to be approved even faster. So people who have a genuine requirement, do write to kyc at geotus.com. Your request will be quickly addressed. Now, that's quickly from our side. Okay, now master player, I've answered. Sheikh Dawood, hi bro. I remember Sheikh Dawood used to be running our previous AMAs before. It's good to see you. Aaron as well. He's been attending our previous AMAs as well. Thank you. Thanks for coming back, Aaron. I'm happy that the news is making you happy. Any special airdrop like Binance for hamster combat? Interesting, Aaron. Let me think through that. Let me think through that. So there is going to be an announcement that we're going to make tomorrow about going live. But there are going to be continuous announcements. We're going to keep doing it as and when we get our first announcement of the hamster combat that we're going live on 20. When that comes out, we're going to make a lot of announcements that are going to keep following that one. I'll definitely, I've noted that down, Aaron. You're going to get a lot of exciting stuffs from Giottus. That is for sure. Thanks for putting in some little bit of a message that so that I can also drop a hint here, right? So there is going to be some interesting thing surrounding hamster combat from Giottus. Do wait for it, guys. Naricious, one request, if possible, enable deposit for Caspa. And now KRC20 tokens are live, so I think it's good to keep an eye on Caspa. Narish, sure, I'll note it down. We will definitely look into it. We've been one of the exchanges who have the maximum number of networks live for deposits and withdrawal. We are making sure that we spend on supporting the network by running the nodes and building the whole infrastructure that is needed to support the network. We have been one of the exchanges who have had the highest number of networks supported by an Indian exchange. Uh, so we'll definitely quickly evaluate that and see if there's a good demand from everyone else as well. Uh, and if there's a good demand, we'll just quickly try to make sure that we enable it. Now, if you notice, we are the only guys, for example, in the TON network who are enable deposits and withdrawals in TON network uh, because we completely support the wallet operations of the chain. You don't find it in any other exchanges, right? They will maybe have withdrawals open, but you cannot do any deposits there. So we definitely put a lot of effort in ensuring that we have the highest number of network support. So we'll definitely look into it, Naresh. Thanks, Naresh. I'm thinking you're joining to our AMA. This is the first time you've come into our AMA. I'm happy to see you here. I'm sorry if I'm wrong, if you've been here before. Sorry that I missed you before. Subhash, Paul Coin, Epicenter, uh, Reterum. I'm not sure, Subhash. Uh, Paul has been a continuous dip that has happened. Paul ecosystem has got to do a lot. That's got to do. There needs to be a lot of output that has to come from Paul. We just have to hope that the team does even more exciting output to us. In the current rate, I'm also waiting to see if there's any good uh, comms that comes out of the Paul team. Karthik, thanks for the taunt chain. Looks like only available. Oh yeah, Karthik, thanks for pointing that out. We are the only guys who have taunt enabled. You have your deposits and withdrawal enabled in Giottus. You don't have any other exchange. We are the only exchange who have it. We also strongly believe that the Dawn ecosystem has got a good scope to grow. Obviously, right? Uh, Telegram has a huge scope, and I'm also hoping that it's got uh, very good potential. So that's ideally why we have also invested in building the Dawn node. I mean, building the Dawn support for our customers. So yeah, we are the only guys in India. So that becomes that makes it very critical right now. Now imagine something like this: that somewhere suddenly this hamster combat comes. There's a lot of people who get crazy into it. Now there's going to be an add drop in the token, and suddenly you need ton tokens now, right? People who were not earlier worried much about crypto withdrawals, not enabled in other exchanges, now they will suddenly feel the pinch, right? Of even though you have an airdrop, you cannot take it converted into INR quickly. I think uh, all you guys, I'll be happy if you go suggest your friends or family who have an airdrop and they're looking to convert it into INR to definitely try out Geotas. I think that will make their life much, much, much easier. Tory futures will launch before US election to long or short Bitcoin on Giottus. That's a good one, Tory. I think futures is still going on. Uh, we're just taking some time out there. We're just making sure uh, that we spend a lot of time before releasing the product in ensuring that it's a good product without any issues. So we are expecting it to be by the come out by the end of October or first or before the second week of November is when we are expecting. So I'm not sure if we'll be there before the US elections, maybe before the results, yeah. Before the elections, no, maybe, or maybe at the right time, or just before the elections, maybe. But yeah, but results, yes, you could use us. So yeah, Tony, maybe before the elections, uh, you can go long on it, right? I don't think go short on it. Let's just hope Trump wins, right, and let the price skyrocket after that. Yeah. So yeah, guys, that's one big communication I had on hamster combat. Now, coming back to BTC prices, guys, there's been a good run post uh, the Fed's the interest rates reduction. There's been a good effect on the crypto, on Bitcoin prices, and all other few other and quite a few other cryptos as well. Now, the question that has been running in a lot of people's mind is this sustainable? Will it sustain? Will the prices continue in this range, or will appreciate, or are we going to see a dip? So my 2 cents is this price increase, though people had expected that Fed will be having a 25 basis point reduction, they did a 50 basis point reduction, right? So uh, even before the news came out, people had considered a 25 basis point reduction, and there was a bit of an improvement in the BTC prices. And it came as a surprise when they did a 50 basis point reduction, and then the market has performed after that. Now, this particular price improvement, I'm seeing that there is a reason for this price increase. It is not a rally where we are not able to understand if it is just a swing that is going to happen. There's a good reason where it has led to a price increase. I'm hoping that there's going to be in the upcoming weeks there are going to be a shorter rallies that are going to happen, which is going to lead to a good increase in prices. The only thing I'm just keeping my fingers crossed is I don't want any bad communications or negative communications that should come from the US election front where either of these candidates talk anything bad about crypto. If that does not happen, I think we have a good few months going forward. And if Trump wins, yes, I think it's going to be an amazing next year for the crypto ecosystem. So let's just hope that that happens, guys. I'm I'm not a guy who usually uh, have an uh, public opinion on who should win in US elections. So, because we are from India, I mean, though there's we do get affected by the presidents there. I mean, where do we care? But this election, we do care. We have someone who's pro crypto, extremely pro crypto, as I would put it, and we would love to see what will happen if he comes to power. I'm still being uh, reminded of uh, uh, when Trump said, in the BTC conference, where the first thing he's going to do is going to fire Gary Gensler, right? So let's see what he's going to do if he comes to power. That should be something that's very interesting to see. Now, for all those reasons, it is happy to see what's going to happen in the US election. So let's all keep our fingers crossed, guys. We don't have much of powers to do in terms of voting there, obviously, but yeah, nothing stops us from hoping for good. Master player tier, how much is BTC percentage on your portfolio? Are you traded to? So I don't frequently trade master player, uh, but yeah, I do maintain my portfolio. And what percentage of BTC in my portfolio? It takes a lion's share. I am extremely pro BTC. I can just say you this, it's more than half of my portfolio. Yeah. So BTC is a lion's share in my portfolio. Yeah. BTC and ETH put together could be a good amount in my portfolio. That's how I do it. Because they are large caps and so they deserve a very good space in the portfolio, is how I see it. Yeah. I'm hoping that even that's what others should do as well, right? Now, uh, I say this in every single AMA. It is all about how your portfolio is structured, right? Now, if your portfolio is structured in a way that if it has majority meme coins, then it's going to see a lot of volatility, sudden up, sudden down. It's like one day 2x, the other day you're close to zero, right? So your portfolio becomes extremely volatile. And now, if you're someone who's also doing short-term trading, and if your portfolio is in such a way that it's got a lot of these high volatility tokens, that's going to be really, really tough time for you guys. So make sure you maintain a portfolio where there are large caps like Bitcoin, Ethereum. Now split it, right? Now these are layer ones. Now in layer ones, can you choose one or two coins more? Then choose something in layer two, Arbitrum, Optimism. There are a lot of layer twos, like Polygon and all these guys. Now, then try to come to DeFi. If you feel one or two tokens which are good in DeFi, have a bit of that in your portfolio, right? Now, then gamification tokens, and all that, right? So have a bit of that in your portfolio, and then rest play around with meme tokens, right? Now, if you build it that way, what is going to happen is you're gonna actually reduce the volatility that is going to happen in your overall portfolio. And in longer term perspective, if you're a long term investor, you will actually notice that your portfolio will have a beautiful growth if you are diversified in this way, right? So I keep reiterating this in every single AMA. I'm just hoping that at least 1% of the users who are viewing this could follow this method and build a good portfolio and make sure that they ultimately reduce the volatility in their overall portfolio and then play only a smaller portion of their portfolio in highly volatile assets, right? So that's the best way to do it, guys. So that's quickly from my side, guys. Uh, and I'm really sorry that I had some issues initially with the video where we had to close down the previous video and then we had to come to this. Uh, yeah, I'm really sorry about that. Now, Aaron has got a question. Chances to Bitcoin withdrawal price will be low. Aaron, I didn't recently check what my team has set up the withdrawal prices. We usually try to make sure that we are either better than the competition or at least equal to the competition when it comes to our pricing. But let me check it out. If we missed anything, if you can do something better, I'll definitely look into it. But usually, what we try to do is we try to at least uh, match them or be better than our competition. But yeah, thanks for checking that with me. I'll definitely look into it. Satyanarayan Polachi, sir, can take a session in Tamil to Satyanarayan. I'll definitely do one. So we are having a lot of AMAs between me and my other co-founder Arjun. So Arjun had a session in Tamil last week. So I'm just trying to see if I can cover maximum people. We both as founders, we are trying to see if we can cover maximum people. But yeah, sometime I'll also definitely do one uh, in Tamil. Uh, I can also do in Telugu, and I can also do in Hindi as well. I think I'll create a couple of more AMAs where I can speak and converse with you all uh, in Indian languages. And definitely, yeah, Tamil for sure, because that's my mother tongue, obviously, yes. Okay. Oh, Satyanan, can you please follow our Twitter channels? That's one area where we give out a lot of communication. People who have not subscribed to our Twitter account, who are not following our Twitter account, I would humbly suggest you to please do follow our Twitter account. We post all informations about Giottus in our Twitter account. So I humbly request you guys. So this is our Twitter account. So do follow our Twitter account. Uh, every communication that comes out from Giottus, you'll definitely find it over here. Now, apart from this, we do write our long format opinions and other stuffs in our blog posts. So do follow uh, our blog even. I'll be happy if you can do follow our blog where we write a lot of critical information about Geotas, about things generally happening, our opinions and everything. We also put on our blog. So uh, I'll be happy if you follow our blog post as well. But Twitter account, definitely, guys. That's the best way to keep in touch with us. Oh yeah. So yes, that's a blog post. So you can follow our blog as well. So yeah. So that's quickly from my side, guys. If there is something, I would be happy to answer, or I've informed the key things that I want to inform. I'm not. I don't think I have much feedbacks today as well. Any feedbacks in particular that you want to give, guys, that I have to go check, I'll have to go work on. I'll be happy to take it. Um, but if there is nothing that is there for this week, oh yeah, wonderful, Toddy. I was a bit worried that I'm not getting any only very few feedbacks today. Um, Please, Toddy, I'll be very happy to listen to your feedbacks. Uh, yeah, now you gotten excited. Now gotten me excited. Okay. Oh yeah, the EDD as we call it. Definitely, Toddy. I'm with you. I'm with you. It's one of the key process by which we are being able to enable withdrawals for you all, while other exchanges are not being able to. But we are continuously working to get this process better. Now, considering a month back, Now we've introduced a lot of things which will drastically reduce the time. Now we are working even further to make sure that we reduce this time a lot. Uh, Now, what happens in this process? There's a lot of to and fro communication that happens between my compliance team and the customers. I know it is not an I mean, it's not a straightforward ask. We do ask a lot of questions, but we're trying to find an easier way. We're definitely working a lot on that, Toddy. We're taking that seriously. As a matter of fact, me as a founder, I'm also spending a considerable amount of time in making sure that this particular process should become much easier than what it is today. So please be rest assured, you will find a lot of difference within a week or even less than a week in this whole process. Uh, we are hoping to do it in a much easier and a simplified way. Thank you for pointing out that Toddy. I'm with you. There's a lot of scope. Definitely, I've definitely taken that feedback. I've got that feedback even before. I'll be frank enough to let you know that as well. We have already started working on our app and the website UI as well. There's the new app that we are building on. It's going to be much different than any of the apps that you've been using, be it Indian or the international exchanges. We have completely gone back, sat on our drawing board to think how should it be for an Indian customer, right? What makes sense for an Indian customer? And we built it from your perspective, right? We've taken a lot of feedbacks and we've tried to build it that way. I'm just hoping that you guys will love it. But bear with me, it's going to take some time. We're trying something new. But yes, I will also try to see if I can choose few people, maybe from the AMA, whenever we are ready, who can do a beta testing for us, who can be the first few people who can get to see our newer app and can help us out with their comments and feedback. But yeah, when it comes to that stage, I'll definitely reach out to you guys and I'll definitely choose a lot of people from this AMA because you guys have been really helpful, really supportive, be it from your feedbacks or opinions that you give about Giottus and the love that you show, right? So I'll definitely come to you guys to take feedback again. Naresh, yes, is the additional KYC for increasing withdrawal and deposit limit? Yes, Naresh, that is for increasing the withdrawal and deposit limits. You can write to kyc@jutas.com and we'll help you out with the process. Okay, master play here. The UPI deposit, there's no options for enter UPI ID and pay if you don't have phone pay, GPay, or BIB. So yeah, master play, you're right, because the way the UPI flow works is it triggers the app in your phone. But if there's any particular other UPA app that you're using, apart from these, do let me know here. Let me see how I can include that. Uh, yeah, so I'll do that. Yeah, so do let me know if you have any particular app that you are using apart from these. Usually, it will trigger to the main UPA ID that you have in this particular app. We are bringing in more features in the UPA deposit format. Now, UPA deposit has become one of the biggest channels through which people are depositing in Giottus. Uh, 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 we definitely knew that UPA is going to have a big impact, but the support and love that people are showing for UPA deposits is just amazing. But yeah, Masterplay 3 app, do let me know if there's any other app. Okay, okay. Let me see what best we can do there. Uh, um, it also becomes a bit tricky in these extended apps. But let me see what best we can do. Yeah, and please don't forget when you're using the UPA deposit only from that UPA account, which for UPA account that is connected to your bank, which is registered to Giottus. Uh, Please do not deposit from any other UPA account, which is from linked to a bank not registered with Giottus. Then we have to reverse it back to you guys. USDT withdrawal is possible against INR trading. USDT withdrawal is Kuti kids. See, we as an ecosystem created a lot of trouble. Uh, a lot of people went and did P2P trading. We're still doing P2P trading. Now, I don't know. Now, for the past 2 years, there have been so many issues for a lot of people in crypto because of P2P trading, where people bought USDT, took it to exchanges like either Binance, OKX, KuCoin, Bybit, and they went and did P2P there. And almost, I would say 100% of the people who did P2P ended up with some cybercrime case or other. So the biggest worry that we have is enabling USDT withdrawal will create more people going and doing this P2P again and then getting their bank accounts into trouble. So we had to take a tough call to stop USDT withdrawal, or else a lot of these newbies who came into this ecosystem, they were just going crazy looking at these I mean, these tempting prices that they see in P2P. They think that wow, we can earn money quickly, but they don't understand there is a lot of these scammers who are these P2P who put such orders. So yeah, so that's ideally why we cannot or we are unable to open up USDT withdrawals, because we also have a responsibility to safeguard this ecosystem. And though we did our level best in making sure that we even call up customers who are doing USDT withdrawals, and we informed them not to do P2P, but at the end they went and did P2P. So there was nothing we could do to stop them. So we had to take this tough call. Uh, I'm still noticing a lot of people doing P2P. So we're just waiting that the ecosystem learns and stops by understanding the biggest threats which are there in P2P. So till the time happens, I think we'll have to wait and watch, Kuti kids. Wonderful, guys. Thanks for these wonderful feedbacks, wonderful questions and suggestions that you've given to me. I had another great AMA session with you guys. I really enjoyed it. Now, I think I have no more questions. So, with that, I think I'll end my AMA. Thanks a lot, guys. It was wonderful connecting with you all this week as well. I'm really happy that I'm able to do this weekly AMA. And please don't forget, we'll have the AMA again next week, Monday at 6 p.m. So please be here. I would love to catch up with you all and get a lot of feedback and a lot of comments from you guys. Thank you. Have a great week. Hope that your portfolio just multifolds going forward. Have a good day, guys. Bye bye.